Good morning, everyone. I was having some quick difficulties here. Slow lane productions. Oh man, you woke up early today, dude. How are you, man? How was your night? Hey, Bezuiden Hout Q7V3P. Oh wow. You were the first indeed in the horizontal. You drove a 97 850R? Oh man, yeah, on Forza Horizon. Yeah, I love that car there. Dude. Yeah, that is the legendary brick, man. I don't know how old you are. I don't think I ever asked you, but do you remember, or you've probably seen videos of those BTCC Volvos, like in the early 90s? Just racing and going on like turns and kind of going over the apex and flying. That's how they started calling the fly bricks. Those were cool cars. Like only Volvo would be crazy enough to say, you know what? Let's make a station wagon become a race car, shall we? They're insane. Let me start my GPS here. I was watching some guys talking about like tips and tricks for live streaming on vertical on YouTube, and they were like, "Oh, you have to start in the action. You can't stop and do things." But man, it's so hard. You have to do a ton of things. But here we are. Yeah, in the bricks. Oh, 35. Or we're nearly the same age. You're a little younger than me, but you've seen much of what I did. Today I have something different here to show people. When people ask around about the gauge cluster, I do have a gauge cluster here to show, and an Arduino, the famous Arduino Uno. So this is the connection for the BMW. So basically, if I put a USB-C here and 12 volts on this little baby here, this will connect. And I could, in theory, connect this to this computer and have it working instead of the gauge cluster on top. So pretty cool. I like this gauge cluster. I think BMW made a very functional, minimalistic, if you will. Like it's a small gauge cluster if you think about it. And I like the way they kind of use the space here with the miles per gallon and the fuel here and this little display. And all the little lights go up there and stuff. Yeah. And also I have the connector here in the back that I just got from the car. And this is the CAN bus stuff right here. This is the CAN bus line that goes and really talks crazy car language. I don't know if you guys have seen how CAN bus communicates, but CAN bus is kind of wild. Yeah, CAN high and low. That's how that one works. CAN bus is a little wild. It's just a bunch of numbers and letters and hex codes. Pretty wild. Let's start this baby here, shall we? All right. Oh, the sound is muted. That's why. There we go. Parking brake was not on. Why is your title say a car crash? Oh, I think you're talking about the thumbnail, right? I think it's on the widescreen only. Nick, good morning, sir. How are you doing? 23. Nice, guys. All right, here we are. Look at our little stick right there in the dashboard. Emma is sitting bored as always. We got our bed here in our truck. Keep calm and truck on in our truck. This is the Volvo FH16. We have a little the little Christmas tree there for a little good smell out there. Yeah, let's get going. Do we need a job or do we have a job? What is going on here? So I think I have a job. Yeah, because I'm connected. And I don't think I was supposed to deliver here. So there we go. So where is the exit? I think it's over to the right here. Oh, let me just do one more thing. South Africa. Hello. Hello to South Africa. Let's just make sure my Fanatec is running 1080 degrees, because yesterday I checked and the auto wasn't doing the automatic stuff. What mods give you the passenger, John? Oh man, dude, I forgot the name. It's a very, very famous mod for interior accessories. So if you go to Steam Workshop, you're gonna find it. What do you mean no device found? I'm literally using it right now, Fanatec. The heck? Okay. That took a while. So let's put the sensitivity at 1800 degrees. There we go. This just makes sure that the number of turns is correct to the truck. Yeah, I think now it is. Here you go. Let's see. I think it's actually more. I think the truck doesn't do... Oh, I think that truck doesn't do 1800. Because I'm turning different. Turning more on the real world than it is on the steering wheel. I think the auto was working. Go figure. So let's put the back to automatic. Auto. And let's see. Oops. Yeah, I think, let's see. Go all the way and then go back. Center. Yeah, now it's right. Okay. The more you learn. Thank you, CRS. Bezui, today is a weekday, man. We're gonna drive in the Euro Truck Simulator, man. If you want to see a little bit of BeamNG action, just join my live stream on Saturdays, man. That's when you have the chance to watching. And please do not spam the chat. I don't want to have to mute you, because when you keep asking the same thing, the chat moves up. I can't see the actual questions of people asking real stuff, you know. And that's kind of annoying for me and for folks who are asking questions. They want to know things. All right. Is this your car part? What do you mean? It's a car interior. Yes, sir. GG Enos Maps. I'm sorry I didn't see your question. This is called Euro Truck Simulator. We're over here in Europe. I don't know where are we? We are in Germany. We're in Dresden, and we are on our route to. Where are we going to? We are going to a city called Köln. How long did that setup take? Oh man, it took about. The first version took about 3 weekends to build. It was cut in half, just one TV, Very limited functionality, but I've been working on this for about 3 years now, so it's hard for me to give you an exact timeline. I'm on the 4th version of this cockpit here, and I do have a tutorial on my channel, so if you're interested in how to build one of these, you can check it out. Does the wheel have force feedback? Yes, it does, sir. 12 Newton meters. I mean, sorry, how many parts did it take to get everything working? How many parts? Oh, that's an even harder question, dude. I don't know. It takes a bunch of Arduinos. I have 7 Arduinos here. One of them is an Arduino Uno. One is an ESP32, and the others are Arduino Micro Pros. I thought you took a car part and put it there. I took a car part and put it here. This is a car part. A bunch of car parts, in fact. Do I play Truckers MP? I have not played it yet, but I will eventually. You found your old phone. What should you do with it? Car? I don't know, man. Call somebody? What truck is this? We're driving the Volvo FH16 with 750 horsepower. So welcome to the live stream, guys. Oops, almost crashed because I'm looking at the chat. If you did not double tap, please double tap to like the live stream. That helps a lot. The channel helps us grow and show this content to more people that might be interested. And I do have tutorials on my channel, all that good stuff, in case you guys are wondering. This is DIY, Daniel, and you can DIY it yourself as well. I do have a 45-minute long tutorial on my channel. It's on just on the long videos. You can check it out. The cost for the setup, not the computer, Rascal. That's my language. Usually when people ask me the cost, that's what I tell. So I spent about $700 on the setup, not the computer or TV, on the rig, the physical rig. The car parts, all the wood, metal, carpet, that kind of stuff that you need. What do you do for a job? Ghost of Brick City. That guy just cut me off, man. I don't like that. So I work with market research. I'm an executive. I have an office job, and I work from home. This is what I do. What's my first steering wheel, Chenzo? I didn't see your question up there. So my first steering wheel was a Trustmaster T300, and we're gonna turn left here on this exit. I find it crazy. The exits here in Europe are so crazy. Why would you turn left to go to the highway? Cross the traffic. You should go around. I forgot the website about the sim navigation for the phone, Chenzo. It's Truck Sim GPS on Patreon. Thank you, Bezuidenhout. We're joining the highway here. I don't know if it's an Autobahn. This car. Oh, are you letting me in? This is a first here in Europe. Usually, folks here in the game, I'm not saying in real life, they do not let you merge. They will crash into you, but not let you merge. I don't know if that's like that in Europe. I've never driven in Europe, but yet, here we are. And today I have an interesting thing to show here. I brought my BMW gauge cluster, so I can show you guys. When we stop, I'll talk a little about the Arduino there. A lot of people ask, how do you get the gauge cluster working, and I just felt like I wanted to show what is an Arduino and how to get it working. What is your favorite wheel you've used so far, and will you keep this version of the park cars? Joey, so my favorite wheel, I don't know, I like this one a lot, this BMW one. I think it's pretty cool, and it has the paddle shifters, which is very convenient when I'm driving paddle shifter cars. I'm using the quick release, the QR2 from Fanatec, as you can see here. This is the quick release. Oops, as I'm going all over the road. And the buttons also work, and it has a bunch of very useful buttons here. So up and down, plus and minus. There's this rolling thing here with a click, and it both work. It's a pretty interesting steering wheel. But I think my favorite wheel so far has been the Volvo one. I like the Volvo. This one is very useful as well. And it does have a D-pad in the back here, which makes it, you know, very easy to use in some games. So it's like a joystick in the back here. And it has an enter and escape button because it used to control the navigation screen on the Volvo. The only thing I wish this one had was a paddle shifter, but it doesn't. So anytime I need a paddle shifter, I will have to change the steering wheel. Thank you, Ethan. Thank you, man. You can play Euro Truck Simulator on Android using Chicky. I never tried. Yeah, just mods. That's what I'm trying to do, man. Give people... Ooh, see, that guy didn't let me join. And made me slow down. Now I can't even pass that guy. Thank you. You awful sir. NPC. So let's now go again to the center lane. Oh, this guy. Oh, really? He was changing lanes as I was changing lanes, and I was signaling. Dude, I'm telling you, driving in Europe, guys, it's not for the faint of heart. That's why I prefer America. Oh, Redneck for Life, how you doing, man? We need to sleep 9 p.m. here. I should have stopped there. There was a rest stop right there. Lane splitting in the big truck. In the game, that's not a big issue. Travi, how you doing, man? What is the maximum speed you reach with the Volvo in American truck, Ethan? I've got to 96, 95 miles an hour once on downhill. I wonder how the CarPlay works. So if you wonder, Lesh, check out my channel on YouTube. I have a tutorial and you have a link to download it. It's available on my channel. You can download the Apple CarPlay and it will work on your phone or your tablet. Thank you, Tristan. Oh, you're cold and tired? That's no good, man. Well, I hope you enjoy the live stream at least. That will make you cold, tired, and at least entertained a little bit. Let's stay here on the right lane. Otherwise, people will start to complain. Nanner, thank you, dude. Redneck for Life, thank you for... Is that a cheese or a cheesecake? Or both? Do you know if there's a list of cluster compatible with SimHub and Arduino? Briefly, like, there's not a list because, in theory, every single cluster in the world is compatible with SimHub. All you have to do is find and identify all the CAN bus codes. And here's where the problem lies. Every car, sometimes even different year models, will have different codes for the CAN bus. So that's what makes it complicated. And CAN bus is quite hectic. When you listen to the CAN bus, you're going to see like hundreds of messages going by every minute. So it's hard to identify. So that's what the problem is. Is that an actual S60 dash? Yes, sir. It is an S60R. Oh man, thank you. Thank you, Redneck for Life. Let's find a place to rest here, and no, they're not close. Oh, we're gonna have to drive a lot to sleep. Oh boy, quite a lot actually. Okay, so I think we're gonna drive at night, fellas. Slice cakes. Oh man, thank you, man. Thank you for the slice cakes. Thank you for the flowers. Ethan, thank you, man. Thank you for subscribing. What wheelbase am I using? MK6 GTI mic. I am using a Fanatec Clubsport DD with the 12 Newton meters, because there's two versions. I know they're called slightly different, and I got a speeding ticket. That's all right. So they're slightly different. One is 12, and the other one is 15 Newton meters. I'm using the 12 one. We got a 3090 last night for the upcoming build Spartacus. Pretty cool, man. Another speeding violation? Come on, where's that police car? Dude, just get off my back, man. 2 speeding tickets? Man, I wish I could catch up. How do you pay, how much do you pay monthly for CarPlay? You mean this one is, I think it's on Patreon. I don't remember how much I pay. That one is free. That one is free. The video on how you made this sim rig, pretty sure Cairo. Nice, man. Yes, I do have a video on my channel. A Ryzen 7 7800 X3D. That's a good pair. 3090 with that one should work fine. It feels pretty good, Bit Deadly. It feels pretty good. I can't complain. The weight feels just right. It doesn't feel too heavy. And it doesn't feel too numb either. Like, depending on the steering wheel, if you have too little force, it's gonna be a little too light. That's going on my record, yeah. It is, man. And in fact, it is, because it goes into my record in the game. But it just makes me crazy, man. Why do they have a 50 miles an hour speed limit in Europe? 50, dude. It's 80 kilometers an hour. Come on. How much did you spend on the entire cockpit error? So let's break it down, because it's not very useful if I tell you everything. So the cockpit, just the sim rig, the physical part that I'm sitting on, and that makes my simulator special. This was about $700, man. And I spent about $300 in car parts and $400 or so in hardware. Like arduinos, metal, wood, carpet, that kind of stuff. Where is the truck parking? And if you count everything else, I'm a content creator, so I spent a lot more. I have a triple 4K TV set up here, so I spent about $9,000 on it. I think I have to go around the parking lot for trucks. Is not. Oh, it's right here. Thank you, Cosmic Dust, dude. Thank you, man. I hope you like. Double tap to like the live stream and check out my other videos. I do have tutorials, man. Hey, Redneck, see you later, dude. Thank you for stopping by, man. Let's do a quick stop here for a rest. You don't have to change in the right lane when it's not your direction. The blue sign showing your direction is allowed to stay the most right lane for your direction. Thank you. How does your Apple CarPlay work? So there's two here. This is an app called Truck Sim GPS. It's on Patreon. And then you can download on your phone. That one is on my channel. You can download. There's a link for that and a tutorial on how to install it. It does have PC information. It does have the truck information here. You can see here. I'm going to open it up. Oh, it's not synced. Okay, let's sync it up. I don't know why it does that sometimes. It's the thing with my screen capture. It's my mouse. I put the mouse here. Let's go back to the main screen. And I don't know why it does that as well. And let's see. Let me, all right, where's my mouse? There we go. Now they're synced. Okay, so now you can see the Apple CarPlay thing there. It's just that I have another streaming PC, and that's where the screen capture is. And it has the information about the computer. It has the information about the truck and a bunch of stuff. Does it play music through CarPlay? Yes, it does. It's playing through Spotify. This is a Spotify playlist, and I can actually change with the phone if I wanted to. I just need to open up Spotify, and you'll see that Spotify here is Spotifying the same song. Kind of see that, the same cover. I can go to the next song from here, or I can go from the next song on the steering wheel as well. Everything's functional here. And all right, how knows the power steering, ABS, and throttle position and system like this Blueberry? So they're just controllers. So this is a Fanatec Clubsport DD with 12 Newton meters. So that's how it runs. And the pedals are Moza. Here are the pedals, Moza pedals, yeah, that's how it runs. And a lot of people ask, and I have this here so I can show you quickly. This is an Arduino Uno with a CAN bus shield, and this is a BMW gauge cluster that also works on a computer. All I have to do is plug this into the USB, this other port that's dangling here into the 12 volts, and there you go. Voila, you have speed, RPMs, all the good stuff that you want to have on your simulator. Get this truck started, get moving. What game is this? This is American Truck Simulator. And we do have a air pressure problem. You see here, you can see the light for the brake is on, and the pressure, it's the first little long line there, 67 psi, so it's going up. So everything is synced. The CarPlay, the game, now it's 70 and it stopped beeping. All right, let's go. Let's get moving. Oh, parking brake. So this is the parking brake button right down here for me. And you'll see that the light here on the gauge cluster, the parking brake light, will turn off. And I still have a air pressure problem because I do have a lot of damage on my truck. I have 20% damage. You can see the damage on the little truck drawing there with a little 20%. We're gonna stop at a service center soon. You should make a business out of that. Dude, I would love to, man, but I do work full time. I have an office job and I work from home, and I have to sell a lot of simulators or stuff like that to make what I make. But I do enjoy this, and I teach everybody how to do it, Andre, so I'm not gatekeeping information. Since I'm not planning to make a business out of this, and even if I was, I think I'd be giving out information for free, because not everybody that's willing to build, are willing to buy. So if you're the kind of person that likes DIY stuff and you want to build it, dude, you're not going to buy it, you're going to build it. And if you're the type of person that wants to buy it, you're not going to build it. So I don't mind. I have a tutorial on my channel. You can check it out. You can watch it. There is a metric ton of information there. I try to go as much into detail as I can. I even go to the borderline that I think that I'm boring. Oh, come on. Really? Another traffic ticket? I need to get that police car. It really annoys. There we go. Officer, I am so sorry. Didn't see you there. As I was saying, so I explain too much in detail. My daughter sometimes makes fun of me, like when she asks me a question, she says just a short version, because as you can see on my videos, I like to go in details and teach you guys everything. So, Loco, how much does it cost? I spent about $700 on the rig itself. If you wanted to play, could you play Forza? Yes, I can play any car game available. Gaming with Blitz Thunder, thank you, dude. Is that an actual car interior ripped out of a truck? No, it's a car. It's a Volvo S60R, but an actual car, yes. We're gonna stay on this lane here on the left. Let this yellow Mustang go. Come on, go, dude. Really? The guy did not let me go and crashed into me. Driving in Europe, guys, not easy. And in case you guys are wondering, I do have the rear view mirrors here. I can look at the side mirrors and see stuff. Nathan Mine, bro, it's the least I can do, dude. I believe a lot that the internet, like whatever you learn on the internet, you should be able to give it back to the internet if you find a way to structure better. And that's what I did, because every information that I found to build this was on the internet already. It was just everywhere. All I had to do is consolidate into one video, or two. I'm gonna make another video for the electronics. How to get the electronics working, how to get the wipers, how do you get the hazard lights, and so on. So that's my belief. That's what I feel that should be, Let's get out of this lane here. Come on. Okay. Do you also play other car games? Yes, I do. Quad Hawk Flashback. I do. Like Corsa, I play Assetto Corsa. I play BeamNG, Assetto Corsa Competizione. The new Assetto Corsa Evo. It's a lot of fun. I don't play Car X. I never did. But I do need to download it and test it out. What state am I in? I'm in Europe. I'm in Germany. Do you need to program the Arduino or just plug it in and it works, Loco? No, you need to program it, man. Every different cluster will require a different program. Now, that's why a lot of people will go with simulators that are already built. So I have a lot of people following my tutorials, and they're going with Volvos or BMWs. Because BMW has a lot of people have coded BMWs, like this one. And a lot of people, you know, I have the code here for, oops, my wipers are on. I have the code for the Volvo for free. So it makes it easier if you find something that is already available out there, you know. The simulator is just a Volvo, an old Volvo interior with a bunch of Arduinos connected to it that works on with the games. Blueberry, you're studying to become a vehicle technician right now, so it looks like they've seen how well these prices are an actual car lane set up. Yeah, man, and I'm using CAN-bus language here, which is the actual car language. So it's funny, because the gauge cluster right now thinks, you know, it believes that there is a car connected to the whole system here. Thank you, John Weekend. Thank you, man. My plates are expired. Yeah, they are, man. Good eyes, dude. Good eyes. Did I hear you right? You said American Truck Simulator? Oh, I said Euro Truck Simulator. It's the same game. It's just different places. Thank you, Professor Pooper. Do you use projector or a big monitor? I use triple TVs, not a monitor. Oh, I had the camera on the wrong place. So I have here the right and the left and the center. So I'm using just a triple TV setup here. A little easier for the TVs. Are they OLED? Yes. Boomsy 1881. Thank you, man. I'm gonna beat this exit. Better not miss it. The engine brake is so quiet here in Europe. What's my destination? So we're driving to Cologne in Germany. Why do you play Euro but have a car sim? You should be playing No Hazy, like in stuff. So I am a content creator for No Hazy, and I do play No Hazy. It's just that during the weekdays, my friend, I prefer to play on the truck because I can talk to you guys. If I'm playing on No Hazy here, I'm cutting traffic. Either I'm crashing or I'm talking. It's hard to do both. How do you get that navigation on a mobile phone, Mr. Puttes? So this is an app called Truck Sim GPS. Did you see that Volvo? Just cut right in front of me. Vossi 79, you can't read the exits. Can you read out the next one? I read something about Frankfurt. Am I, yeah, we are. I can read the next one. There's a delay, so I probably missed your message. How much were the TVs itself? About $700 each. They're 4K at 120 Hz. Does the AC work? The buttons work, but there's no air coming out. So there's 26. Is that an exit? Let me see. I'm not going to be able to read in German because I don't speak German. But it says Köln, Lüttich, Leach, and Köln's Opus. Whatever. Sorry, man. Does the mileage truck, it's based on the truck, or it's a static number? It's neither. It's on the gauge cluster. So the mileage will go up just like if it was driving on a real car, and it doesn't change between trucks. What's the refresh rate on them? 120 Hertz. My mobile tutorial is, how did you get the maps on your phone to think you're driving? So Man Mobile, this is an app called Truck Sim GPS. It will connect to a server on your computer. David Bregus, it's about $700 on just for the rig itself. You play Forza Cruise? Oh man, I have a friend, Slow Lane Productions. He was on the chat earlier. YouTuber, amazing simulator. He's got a Honda Civic. He does also play Honda Civic, Forza Horizon, and I see him cruising all the time. It's super fun. I don't have pro mods here, no, sir. I missed an exit? Oh, I did. Yes, I did. Yes. Recalculating. It's okay. We're pretty close to our destination. We're 5 minutes, anyways. On the other GPS, I can see there. This is still recalculating. Am I an engineer? No, I'm a business administrator. You don't have to reset the cluster message for service? Yes, I do. Every few, about 1,000 miles, I have to reset it. What's the best truck you've driven besides a Volvo? The W900. That was a cool truck that I driven. I have it in American Truck Simulator. Guys, remember to double tap to like the live stream. That helps a lot the channel. And if you want to learn more, I'm making tutorials such as how to get the, you know, this BMW cluster to work on the computer. So where is the next exit that I need to take? Well, this one is lost now. We're going to focus on the other one. This lane is not helping me. Let's go. Why did you brake? There's nothing in front of you, dude. Zero. Yeah, my German is not very good. Can you play music? Yes, the music is playing actually. And this works FM, AM, CD, whatever I need. And also I'm using Spotify. I'm taking the next exit. Does the whole rig moves? No, just the seat vibrates. Thank you. They call me Steel. Thank you, man. Is the dashboard part of your setup? And if so, how did you make it? I do have tutorials, and yes, it is part of my setup. Wait, so you build a simulator with real car parts, even the dashboard and the odometer, everything, man. Everything is real here. The wiper, the turn signal, the buttons, the dashboard, every little bit. Yes, sir. S60R. One of the most underrated cars ever. Since when do trucks pull 8,000 RPMs? God, I can't change the tachometer every time I drive different things. So I drive cars, I drive trucks. But what I do is calibrate it. So it's calibrated to use the whole, you know, width of the gauge cluster. So 2,000 RPMs in the game will show as 7,500 RPMs in the gauge cluster here. So basically the red line there, it's going to show as red line here. It's just in sync. The truck driver actually drive as bad as they do on real automobile. Thank you, man. I appreciate the compliment, dude. You're Portuguese, Rodolfo. Eu sou brasileiro, mano. E aí, cara, beleza? You were talking about your brother about a Subaru setup, and my brother said it might be able to happen. Nice, dude. I want to see that Subaru setup, dude. You talked about. This is a Volvo V70 or S60. It depends. It's the same interior. Can't you turn it off so you don't have to bother resetting the service required message? I can't. I would have to change it on the EEPROM of the gauge cluster, and that's something I don't know how to do. What happens if I crash? Nothing much. It's just a little bit of damage. Like the truck is damaged right now. You can see on the CarPlay there, up there. You can see there's 20% damage on my truck, so I'll need to fix it. Ahmed, this is a simulator. Yeah, the bobblehead is my, the Stig. Flash Flood F Color, why not be a truck driver? Because I am an executive. I work from home, man. It's a hobby. And I don't want to be a truck driver. That's simple. And I make money doing this as well. Holy cow! Double tap to like, guys. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I missed it again? No. Oh, I probably missed it here. They're different. I'm using that one right now, and I'm gonna take this exit. I'm 1 minute away. Did the engine brake work? Yeah, so I pulled the wiper. You see there's a brake light that turns on my gauge cluster. That's the engine brake, and you can see that the engine is slowing. Or I can use the retarder here. So this is the retarder. The fan, I configured as a retarder. So now I think I missed a turn because I'm going all over the butterflies here. And it's telling me to go straight. I can't go straight there. Yeah, I think I'm lost here on this exit. Do you play Forza Horizon or iRacing or just this one? I play every kind of game, man. I play Assetto Corsa Competizione. And every game works here. It just depends if the game has steering wheel support. And if it does, it'll work. Okay, I have to go back again here in this Oshbach. Oh, my 5th grader brain. Holy blinker fluid. Thank you, man. Drive it like it's stolen. I don't want to crash the truck, man. And I have the cargo here. I don't want to damage it. Here, let me, where do I have to go now? No, I can't go that way, so. Yeah, I'm taking the trailer here. How much all of this cost? About $700 normal person. Going I'm back again. Okay. That's a lot of going around here. I follow back. Thank you, dude. You're playing ETS? Awesome. Where are you now? Nice, David. Can you easily put the spaceball shifter on a normal V70 all-wheel drive? If you have a manual car, yes. If it's... dude, where should I go? It's telling me just to go around. This is a complicated exit. Let's go again. Yeah, I think it's on a repeat. That was not 700 bucks. That was 700 bucks, man. The rig, not the TVs, not the computer, the rig. Okay, so the GPS is telling me to go, I think, that way. That's why I'm going around in circles, because I went here and I got confused from here. There we go. Now I think I got it right now. There we go. Yeah, straight ahead now and then left in Cologne. Thank God. Does that have a tachograph? No, I don't have a tachograph. Am I on YouTube? Yes, I am. Big blessing. I am on a YouTube channel. And if you go there, I have tutorials, I have videos, I have a bunch of resources for you. You can download my Apple CarPlay. You can do a bunch of stuff. Navigation is broken. Oh, that was me that was broken, man. I was taking the wrong... It was so close together that I was taking the wrong exit. $700. Yeah, $300 in car parts. $400 in wood, metal, carpet, Arduinos. And yeah, that's how much I spent. And this is an Arduino now that we're on the red light here, so I can show you guys. So this is a BMW cluster that also works. This is a Arduino Uno with a CAN bus shield. So on top of here, this is a CAN bus. Kind of see there. And this is underneath is the Arduino. And if I connect this to a USB and power, this will work just like the top one does. Dash out of a car. Yes, sir. Are the dices real? No, they're not real. I can't have it. I'm gonna turn here. Yeah, those clover leaf exits are really complicated. Ooh, sorry. Why am I playing on a truck, man? Because it's fun, dude. I do play Assetto Corsa. I'm a content creator for No Hesi. And but it's just different vibes, dude. During the week, I rather play here so I can talk to you guys. Waste of money, bro. Oh, you don't have money to buy this? That's okay. But I earn money for this, man. So that's not a waste of money. How does this stick? So it's a 6-speed manual transmission from a Volvo. Why am I? That's a red. I see Volvo D5. This was a Volvo S60R. It's fine. Dude, I want to see Ghosty. Thank you, man. Would this work on racing games? Yes, it works on any car game. Any Assetto Corsa, BeamNG, you name it, it will work. Because it's just a... If you think about it, it's a fancy table. This is just a fancy table that works with a fancy joystick. That's it. That's the definition of this simulator. But this is a Fanatec. This is an actual sim racing steering wheel underneath the Volvo here. So all it is, it's just a regular sim racing setup dressed up like a Volvo. Looks like a Cadillac Escalade gauge cluster. Oh, really? The older ones? This is better than the 3-screen setup. This is a 3-screen setup, man. You can see the side window here and the other window right down here. This is where you guys are. This is the chat right now. QB Baltimore, yes, man. That's why I play every single day. Pick up a lot, Lizard. He's bored. So you got a bunch of Arduinos tapped into the Volvo CAN bus. You still have the actual SEM in there as well. No, I don't have the SEM. It's just an Arduino. And just one Arduino that needs to read the CAN bus is this one. The other ones don't need to read CAN bus anymore. The instrument cluster is one of the prettiest I've ever seen. I agree with you, Hatesell. I agree, man. Let me see. There's somebody on the TT that I need to moderate. Oh, you muted? Okay, thank you. You can block that person because that one is a bot. how do you build this? So if you want to build something like this, there is a very detailed tutorial on my channel on YouTube, and it goes over in detail. I'm going to talk about next. I'm making a video. Oh, it's the light screen. I'm making a video right now on the electronics, slowly but surely. You know, it takes time, but I'll get there. Do the fuel and temperature gauge work too? Yes, everything works. The fuel is about very little right now. The temperature gauge is showing the GPU temperature right now, not the water. I don't need water temperature. What I need is GPU. Where are you at? And how do you not get pulled over? So I am in Germany. What's the price range? About $700 if you find the car parts for cheap. Am I inside of a real car? No. Why did you just brake so hard? I don't know. I'm trying to talk to you guys and drive at the same time. That makes me kind of get a little distracted at times. Sorry. Thank you, Connor. Alright, so we're about to deliver this trailer. Thank you, Baltimore. Thank you, man. Yeah, I want to spread it, and I want more people to build simulators like this. So that's why I have a Discord where we discuss, you know, people who are building. We give tips and tricks, and there's a lot more smarter people than me there that really know how to do the gauge cluster stuff. So, you know, like how to control an actual BMW gauge cluster. So this, you know, the CAN bus language behind it, how do you get the harness to work, all that good stuff, and the steering wheels. Let me check in here. Does the AC work? So all the buttons do work, but there is no air coming out of here. So I can change the camera here if I press the buttons, or turn off the engine if I press here, put the retarder. Everything works, it's just not air. I don't need it. How did you get into this hobby in a few words, man? So I started sim racing during the pandemic, and then I needed a chair, you know, sim rig chair, and they were expensive. So I went to a junkyard and I bought the real car seat, and they were cheap. So that made me think, wait a minute, the car seat's so cheap, I can get the whole interior. So we're going to turn around here because I'm going to back it up there because that's where the parking is. I hope you found a way to have the headlight wipers still. That'd be funny, man. Can you imagine, Asher? You have like the headlight wipers here, just like in a real Volvo S60R. I have the wipers, but not the headlight. Let's maneuver it around. How do you get such clean shorts live, man? I don't know exactly what you mean by clean. I am using a phone and an OBSBot tail air. I think I can turn. Yo guys, hope you guys are double tapping to like the live stream. It helps a lot the channel. Trailer full of lot lizards. You guys are really focused on the lot lizards. Oh, almost hit that column over there. Over the curb here, we're pretty close to that, but we're not hitting it, so that's good. In case you guys are wondering, I am using my rear view mirrors, so like that one and this one over this way, so I'm not going blind. Further here. I was racing and I needed a chair. But that's in short, that's exactly what happened to me, man. I really needed a, you know, sim racing chair. And every sim racing chair I found was super expensive. So I was like, no way, I'm not gonna pay $400 on a sim racing chair. Dude, it's pretty hard here, man. You guys are gonna see me going on a tangent here. Let's see here if I can still make it. I do have 3 screens, man. Yes, sir. Also, does every button work? Yes, every single button here, every last one of them. There's not a single button that doesn't work. I think it should be better now. Go a little forward, almost. There you go. I have a mirror there. I don't know if you guys can see that mirror. I think you can. Let me show you the mirror. There is the mirror. 365-inch TVs. Do your CD player work for music? Yes, it does. Short. It does. Now it's too much there. Ah, dang it. I've parked in this parking lot before, and it wasn't so hard. Does the clutch work? Yes. The clutch does work. What truck am I driving? The Volvo FH16. Yeah, there's the trailer now, so I can... now it's gonna work. Is the radio work right? Yes, sir. Now it's gonna work. So the only DIM is tapped into the account. Yes, so only the DIM. Yes, ECC, RTI, everything else is through other means. Like the RTI now, it's just a HDMI screen. I changed the LCD screen from the RTI. I see you're a Volvo guy, Gustus. Yes, so all the other stuff, the climate control, everything else is on connected through Arduinos with no CAN bus. Not too much, but I think I got it. I think the American trucks are easier to park. I truly do. I don't know if it's just me, but I think there are. But we're almost there, promise you guys. So we're gonna need to center it, and then I need to go a little bit over to the right there. There we go. If you had the money, you should buy the truck and build the sim. That'd be hilarious. That would be hilarious. And very expensive. You guys know how much a truck costs, do you? There we go. There we go. Does the active suspension change the throttle response of the game? It depends on the game. It does. Like, oh man, I can't park today. What am I doing? Guys, you know me. The ones that have been here before know that I don't that bad. But yes, the active suspension will work, so I can press the button and it'll do button things. So if I'm driving on Assetto Corsa, for instance, I can program it to be the throttle response, you know. There we go, now it's going. Pretty close. Gonna be green, and it's green. Finally, wow, that took a while. Swift driver. That took a while, but it's parked. Whew. That was harder than I thought. Okay, so I used the active chassis button, in fact, to detach the trailer. So there you go. Put the parking brake on. Let me see other questions. My truck is about $220,000 US. Yes, dude, they're expensive. A lot of people think trucks are, you know, not that expensive, and they are. In American truck, yes, it's easier to park. I'm a trucker. Murad, yes, I noticed that. I don't know why. It's so harder to park in American Truck Simulator. Gustus, so they're completely gutted then. Like the ECC doesn't have its original electronics anymore. Each button and light is controlled by a separate new circuit. No, a fun fact, Gustus, it's not. So interesting that you're asking this, because the way I did, for instance, here on the climate control, the original PCB and LEDs are still here. What I did is I connected a very tiny wire to the little prongs on the board. So I kind of stripped a little bit and I soldered the wire. So essentially what I'm doing, I'm bypassing the PCB. And therefore, I'm connecting everything to the Arduino. And then everything works. So even the LEDs are the original LEDs. So the lights you see here are the original lights on the... Let me get closer for you to see. Move down a little bit. Zoom in. Oops, too much turn. So if you look at the lights here, they're all original. So when I press here, the real light's gonna turn on. And even here, like if I move this out of the way, like the fan light, if I move, you're gonna see it's going up. That is original LEDs. So those are all the original PCB stuff. I only connected extra wires here to an Arduino. Same thing with the phone, same thing here with the active chassis, the same thing with the hazard lights, and the same thing with the wiper, with the buttons. Every single thing here still has the original stuff. The only difference is they're not going through CAN bus anymore. So I'm not using the original harness. So the original harness is not being used anymore, aside from the cluster. So the gauge cluster is exactly like this BMW cluster here that also works. So the harness is original and intact. The difference is I cut the back of the harness here, so I just capture the wires that I need. In this case here, I need 4 wires. I need a CAN high, CAN low, positive and neutral. And then it connects to the Arduino. And then it becomes a USB gauge cluster, basically. Sorry if I'm missing a few questions. I'm just going, I go a little geek when people ask me about how it works. So I just, I ended up going a little bit too much in depth there. So let's go. Let's find a new job. Let's get the freight market. Cologne. We're in Germany, guys. And I think we're gonna go to where? Zurich. Get a good paying job. Oh, let's go to Sweden. Sweden is fine. Let's go to Karlskrona. You came late to the show. Do you have a video showing how it's hooked up? Yes, Frank, you didn't come late, man. It's still early. On my YouTube channel, you can find a video, a very detailed tutorial, man. Take the parking brake off, and let's go. Is it awkward racing with a full-size wheel? It's not, NJ, it's not. Especially if you're racing, like I like to race cars, like GT3 cars. I know they use a different steering wheel, but you know, it's Porsches. They're not that big, and I have different steering wheels. Like this one is a little smaller. This is a BMW with the paddle shifter. When I need a paddle shifter, this is what I use. It also fully functional, all the buttons. And I do have other steering wheels. I have a GT3 wheel if I need a F1, something like that. All right, so we're gonna take a right, and oh, that's not the road. This is the road, right? No, that was the road. Is that a BMW F10 wheel? Yes, sir. That I fixed. Now it's a Volvo. Because my turn signal stopped working here in my simulator when I put that on. You know. I'm low on gas, yeah. I noticed. The light's gonna come on. I like to let the light come on so everybody sees the light. Sees the light. Is that a real dashboard, Benjamin? Yes, sir, it is. A real dashboard. A real analog dashboard, mind you. And clear left. Am I using any sort of quick release for using a Volvo wheel on Moza Driftly? I'm using a Fanatec here, and the Moza in the garage, I'm using just the original Moza. So here I'm using the original Fanatec. So this is a QR2 quick release. This is not Moza. Hope I don't break my gauge cluster. Thank you guys for subscribing and following. Have you got the whole gauge cluster working, NJ? Yes, I do. Every last bit of it. Well, to be very honest, there's 4 lights that are not working yet here on the cluster. So I have the brake light. So if I push the engine brake, you see the engine brake light comes on. I have the parking brake light on. This is the actual light, headlight on indicator. The hazard lights work. The high beams obviously also work. How do you repair the truck? Oh, that's a very good question. I need to repair the truck, man. Let's see if I can find a place here to repair it. Where is it telling me to go? Oh, I think we have to go back to the same place. I think the cargo that I was gonna take to Switzerland is there. Does the air conditioner work? So I have air conditioner in my room, so I don't have the fan working here. And there's a service center up here. I think I saw it. Here's the service center, and it's starting to rain. Do you play off-roading games? Yes, I love off-roading, man. But I do play off-roading in BeamNG. Do you truck in real life? I do not. Yeah. What app am I using for the GPS match? I'm using an app called Truck Sim GPS. LKW. Where's the... How much did you pay for all of that? I paid about $700. All right, freight market. So we were going, oh, it's not even available anymore. That sucks. Let's go to Rostock. Because we were going to Sweden, but apparently the job is done. Oh, my dog is going crazy. Truck's off. Gee, Mike. Oh, man. You had a nice... Oh, thank you, David. Thank you, dude. I'll give you a like, dude. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, David. Thanks, buddy. Thank you for the super chat. Am I playing online? I am not. I'm playing offline. Alright, so we're gonna back it up here, and we're gonna connect this beautiful trailer here. We're gonna take this guy to Germany as well. In the rain. I love when it's raining. I miss the rain. A little more, and there we go. So here's how we connect it. I just press this button here, and it connects. How did you make that peanutter? Sorry, man. The gas light is on. Yeah, we're out of fuel, dude. We gotta stop at the fuel station. Let's pick a fuel station that has a service center. Because I do need to fix the truck as well. Have one? I think it's only in the United States that we have these places. You can kind of fill up the tank here. There's a fuel station right here. This is not where. There's one here. We're gonna drive right through it, so I don't need to put on the GPS. Is the truck on? It is on. Oh, let me reset my gauge cluster because there's a glitch somehow. So you guys are gonna get to see it restart because the RPMs are not RPMing. Do you have surround sound system? Yes, I do, David, but I don't use it that much because I use the headphones a lot for live streaming. So this is SimHub. This is the app that controls the dashboard. And I can come here and my hardware. Oh, they changed it. The new version here. And then I can restart it. Apply change it. And if it doesn't work, then I'll restart the app. What I notice is sometimes I'll get some glitch with Euro Truck Simulator. That's the only game that glitches out. Yes, Anonym, there is a better view there. I agree. Okay, is it working now? Let's see. Engine off. Yeah, no, it stopped. So I gotta restart the SimHub quickly. Come on. Exit. So now you're gonna see the Apple CarPlay also is gone because that's on SimHub as well. And then where's my SimHub? Right, we go. Gavin, it looks pretty bad. Bad in what sense? Like not good? That's a personal taste thing, man. A lot of people like it. I'm okay that you don't, but it is what it is. There you go. Okay, we're back. So now it's working. Go back to the truck. So we still have a little bit of fuel. The fuel gauge was also down. There we go. Now we're back working. Where's the exit? Is it to the right? I think it was, right? Because I came from there. How do you use your phone as your navigation? So there's an app called Truck Sim GPS. Kevin has good taste, man. He doesn't like Volvos, man. He thinks my Volvo looks bad. Like I care what Kevin thinks, man. Thank you, BB Tito. How you doing, man? Didn't see you here. Put the right screen. There we go. Hit that exit. So no adapter for Fanatec base with Volvo steering wheel, no center hall bolt for attach like a BMW. It's the same. The BMW is connected exactly the same way as the Volvo one. It's the same connector, the same way. It's not going to be on App Store, Matt. It's going to be on Patreon. Oh, you can have your own opinion, Kevin. You're more than welcome to, buddy. You can have the opinion you want, dude. Soda or seltzer? Seltzer water. Man, as I'm growing older, I like seltzer water. I'm getting older. Can you show how to screen from the outside? How's the screen from the outside? What do you mean? I am on the outside. You guys are watching from the outside. You can watch my other videos. That's going to be easier for you, Adrian, if you want to see the whole thing. The whole... Why is the wheel shaking? It's because it's the force feedback. Oh, dude, thank you, Bit Deadly. Does the steering wheel have feedback in racing games? Yeah, it has feedback in any game that has force feedback, obviously. If I drive, I can drive even older games here, like, I don't know, whatever games from the early 2000s. It works. It just does not have force feedback. Is this from a real car? Yes. And you can see the wheel shaking here in the game as well. It shakes the same way. Green, green, green. How do you connect your phone to ETS? Привет. So you have to download an app called Truck Sim GPS on Patreon. Did you do custom buttons for the bottom row or the ECC2? A bit hard to see them, but those are never seen before. Yes, I not custom, but what I did was I found one that had all the open buttons here, and then I just choose the ones I liked. For instance, I have ST, DSTC, Bliss, rear AC. This is from an XC90. I have this one is for the sound. This is for the lights, and this is for the rear view mirrors. I can click here and fix the rear view mirrors in the truck. That's pretty cool. Do you play any flight simulator, Dean? Yes, I do. I'm in fact a flight student. I have about 70 hours flying a real Cessna. We're gonna have to turn left, and this car will not let me merge. Come on, dude. Let me merge. Thank you. Is that a real world scenery? Yeah, Z-Man, it is. Just go out and drive your car. And newer, I work from home, my friend. I don't need to drive every day. And I do have 4 cars. They're in my garage. And I also fly airplanes on the weekends. So I do all of that. Don't worry about me, man. I'm good. I just work from home, and during the week I can just play here before I get to start working. It's a lot of fun. Good try. What's the force feedback when you're not holding? It's normal. Oh, okay, yeah. Actually, it's not the same as the bounce that happens when you're on some force feedback. This is from the game. If I'm driving like another like iRacing or Assetto Corsa, this does not happen when the car is idle. How much of the dashboard? About $700. On go here on the right lane. Is that it? So, and we're gonna get some fuel. Now we can drive a little more. The light's not on. Still have 300 miles to empty tank, so. And this is a very complicated gas station. Hey E, how's it going, man? All of it, dashboard and radio. Yes, everything works here, man. Looks expensive, Z-Man? No, man. It's a lot cheaper than people think. About $700 will buy the car parts and the hardware. In America, at least. Where you have the junkyards that are like pick and pull. You can just get your stuff. You should honk the radio to some crazy 6.5 kickers and subwoofers. Oh, man. My wife is working, Jacob. That's why I'm using the headphones, not even the... I have huge Behringer sound speakers underneath my dashboard. And I'm not even using them right now. Fanatec kind of does that sometimes. I was just assuming. Yeah, but it's... yeah, that's not what's happening here. Just a setting from the game. The truck idles and vibrates, and the steering wheel moves. Does the RTI still go up and down? Oh, yeah, man. You gotta do that, right? That's a feature I had to install, Augustus. I could have made it automatic, but I don't ever use it. It's more like a party trick. So you saw me press the dash buttons in the game. Yes, every button here works. I can put the hazard lights. I can, well, the wipers. I can go faster or slower. What's the truck crazy you drive for? Sorry, man, I don't follow your question. What's the truck crazy you drive for? It's a Volvo FH16? I don't know. A dash from a diesel would be incredible. The RPMs would match up, but it's cool anyways. Burner, yeah. So I drive cars as well. That's why I prefer to have the, you know, fuel, the tachometer, which is calibrated, by the way. So the red line in the truck matches here. The red lines are matching. If I go here, you're gonna hear by the sound, right? So speeding up, and well, as I'm going uphill, it's kind of struggling to speed up. But, yeah. So the number is not what it's actually in the truck. It's just the red line. That's what matters. Can you adjust the side mirrors? Yes. In fact, you can. Volvo car interior. Yeah, did I say Volvo? Did I say truck interior anywhere? Prime event, I can fix it. I never said a truck interior. If you have Apple CarPlay, can you also listen to other songs, not just from the Apple CarPlay? Yeah, I can listen from FM or CDs if I want to. For wheel button, are you using something wireless in order to use them? Yes, Driftly, I am using an ESP32. But ESP32 allows you to control through Bluetooth, and that is a lot easier. Question regarding the RTI. Since I'm gonna build one with Raspberry Pi myself, does the screen automatically stop once it's up or down, or did you have to program a logic for up and down yourself? So for the real car, Augustus, so if you're asking about the real car, you have to program the logic, otherwise it'll just continue using the motor. Here I'm using it's a button, so I can stop whenever I know it's on the top. In my real car, my real Volvo S60R, I also have an RTI, and it also has a Raspberry Pi with CarPlay. But that one is completely different from this one. I do have the same LCD screen right there, but it's a completely different system. It uses a Raspberry Pi with an Apple CarPlay dongle, and there's a software called Open Auto it's an Android system that works with Apple CarPlay. It's a much more complicated system. And yes, you do need to program on your Raspberry Pi so that the RTI will go up and down. You can program it. I have a friend that programmed it for when he plugs in his phone. Mine is programmed for when I turn the car on. So as soon as it detects the key is on, it will pop up. And then as soon as it detects the key is off, it'll pop down. Do the AC fans still move air? They could move air. They don't move air right now because I don't need them to. This is just... I'm in my home office, so if you pay attention here, I'm gonna move my camera up, and you're gonna see that I have an AC vent right there. So that AC vent is blowing cool air on me. I'm in Florida, so basically every single day of the year, air conditioning is on here. Nice, John. John Historian. But that's a cool hobby as well, man. Probably expensive. Oh, Ghosty, yes, I do have horizontal on Twitch and also here on YouTube. Thank you for the flowers, SOC 137. I'm running out of fuel. Yeah, we're gonna stop for fuel very soon. Cameron, thank you, man. Thank you for the TikTok. How much did you spend on this setup? B-Boyd RD. I spent about $700 in car parts and also hardware. Obviously, I'm not talking about the TVs or the PC or the wheelbase. Just the rig itself, the physical part of what makes my simulator special is a car. If I was just driving on a regular tube sim rig here, most of you guys would have just rolled past my live stream. Is it a service center too? I need to stop at one actually because I do have 20% damage on my truck. What game is this? Farmer BG. This is the Euro Truck Simulator. Am I planning to upgrade all inside of a real Volvo like a guy did with a Hyundai? No, I'm not. I don't want to have it closed. I would only have it closed if I was in a garage or something, then I would have the whole car. I've seen the Hyundai guy. He disappeared. I never seen him anymore. I used to follow him. We kind of did our rigs at the same time in 2021. So I remember when I saw his. There was a guy that did before me. There's a lot of guys that did before me. There was a guy with a Mini Cooper in his house, put in his basement or something. He had to take it apart and rebuild it. Crazy stuff. Did you ever drive a real truck? No. Never driven a real truck. What shifter is under the Volvo shift boot? Jacob, it's... If you go on Google and look for a generic USB shifter, this is the one. It is an actual generic USB shifter. Or do you like the mini LED 4K OLED? So this is 4K. There's a police car behind me. He's got to start giving me tickets. I hate that. This is 4K, 120 hertz, John, historian. Do you hit cars on BeamNG? Yes. Here, only by accident. Lucas, you found my channel yesterday. Love the rig video. Thank you for sharing the details. Oh, nice, man. Thank you. I hope you liked it and subscribed. Can you? Yes. Will I? No. I need to stop at a fuel station. running pretty low on fuel. Yeah, I think we're gonna go which way? Just straight ahead? I think it's straight ahead. How do you get that set up, Scott? You need to build it, man. Is that dashboard from an S60R? Yes, grapefruit. It is. Your phone works with ETS. Yes, it does. So it's an app called Truck Sim GPS on Patreon, and that will sync with the game. You should do a video about the modded RTI in your real car. I know there's a couple of different ones. Dude, I really want to make one eventually, but that one is such a complicated process. But I think I will eventually. Just need the time to do it. I'm working on the electronics tutorial for the sim rig right now. But there are quite a few people working on that Gustus right now, and I think there is a boosted Moose Discord that there's a whole bunch of people working getting the RTI to work on an easier way than I did, because I didn't have any tutorials to go from, so I kind of did it myself, and I think I'm going to run out of fuel. So boosted Moose. Yeah, there's no gas stations nearby. Let me see on the map here. We need to take an exit. Yeah, take an exit. I do need a fuel. Oh, there is one. Forward is easy, backing is a challenging. Yes, it is, man. Especially here in Euro Truck. I don't know, American Truck Simulator is easier to back up. I know, Christian, I will stop for fuel. I need fuel very urgently. That'd be fun, Scott. Put on hydraulics. I would have to change the structure of my setup because it's based wood-based. It wouldn't be that easy, unfortunately. And the fuel stations go ahead. I don't think I've ever had so little fuel in the truck. First time. Rain's pretty slow now. Am I counting? Counting what, New Freenay? I'm trying to go super smooth here on the accelerator now because I am dangerously low on fuel. Amsterdam. I saw that fuel station was super close. Dude, I'm not gonna floor it right now. I'm running out of fuel. You can see here the light is on. The fuel needle is not even moving anymore. And stay on the right lane because I know it's super close. Okay, I need to stay here because that car is merging. That's going to be a first here in a live stream. Can you go on the wrong side of the road? Yeah, you can do anything. But why would you? It's a truck simulator. If you want to drive crazy, go to BeamNG. Different purpose. Hey, Screenblade, how you doing, man? We're trying to find a fuel station, man, because we're running dangerously low here on fuel. How much did the setup cost? Arthur the GOAT. It was about $300 in car parts, and another $400 or so in wood, metal, carpet, arduinos, that good stuff, you know. And we are, oh, there it is. I think we're gonna make it. Oh man, we're gonna barely make it. Let's coast. Ooh, 62 miles. That's the lowest fuel I've ever had. And we need to go to the right lane because there is the fuel station. Crimson, thank you, man. There we go. Hopefully. There we go. We found the fuel station. With 15 miles to spare. Not too bad. Where'd you get the car parts from? I got at the Junkyard, man. All right, here we are at the fuel station. So stop the truck, put the parking brake on, engine off. So now if you pay attention at the light and obviously the how many miles we have to an empty tank, I'm gonna press enter. There's behind the steering wheel here, and it's gonna start filling up the tank. Nicholas Garcia, that's cringe, man. You're hating on a hobby, on a person playing a video game? That is very cringe. You should try it. It's a lot of fun. You can learn new skills like programming and making things work. That's a challenge, Nicholas. Also, I earn a lot of money here, Nicholas. I mean, I'm not rich by doing this, but it pays the hobby, and that's what matters. Yeah, split it when... Oh, you said exactly what I said. It's just cringe, hating on somebody else's. Let's get the engine started. You see now the fuel is full. Pretty cool. And parking brake is off. Engine on. Oh. Boosted Moose. Yes, V-Link. That's the one. That's the one. Their Discord is amazing. Oh, there's always the bots and the haters and whatever. I just, you know, I'm used to. Will you set up someone else's simulator like yours? I will sell the tutorial one and the BMW I have, but I won't do this as a business. No. My plan is just to teach you guys how to build one. So if you want to build one, you can go to my channel on YouTube and you can build it. You could play GTA 5. Yes, man, it works here. Amazingly enough, the speed, the RPMs, everything works there. Not fuel though, but it works. All the other stuff. Are you in an actual car doing the simulator, or do you have the equipment at home, Nate? I have at home, in my home office. Are you waiting for the Euro Truck Sim update? Yes, I'm waiting for so many updates from SCS, dude. They got the cars coming from American Truck Simulator, Louisiana, Illinois. They've got announced for Euro Truck Simulator the bus update, the Nordic Horizons. Dude, so many cool stuff coming. How much are S60Rs where you live? Because where I'm from, they're crazy expensive. They got expensive here, man, as well, especially in the same one that I have in my garage, which is the manual one. So the 6-speed transmission, the M66 with the Spaceball. They're gonna go anywhere from 10 to 15,000 in good condition, or from 5 to 10,000 if they're okay. And I think that's crazy expensive if you think about it. Oh, Thomas, yeah, I focus on the fans, man. There's so many more people that like my simulator than the ones that hate. But I do answer them just once or twice, and then I just never mind. You know, it's just the nature of content creating, man. If you're creating content, you're gonna meet a lot of haters and a lot of lovers. You know, people that really support you, a lot of fans, and a lot of people that will help you. in your journey. Actually, do you drive the same vehicle on the road in real life? Yes, I do have the same car in real life, but I don't drive it as a daily. Just that's my garage queen. It's 100,000 miles Volvo S60R, so it's in pretty good shape. So, but I drive it on the weekends and stuff. Oh, thank you, Alvin. Hope you double tap to like the live stream, guys. Don't forget to do that. Sorry, I don't speak. I think that's Greek. I don't speak Greek, man. So doesn't help you if you just spam in Greek. I'm not gonna be able to understand what you're saying, dude. Now, if he continues, you can mute. Kind of rude to do that. I don't want to, mute because I don't even know what he's saying. But let me merge. Thank you. Are you making a delivery? Yes. So we're taking this LKW trailer here to, I think it's Germany, isn't it? I don't even remember, but I think it was Germany. Yaffers, hey man, what's that little screen on your dashboard? That one? That is an Apple CarPlay. So here is what I'm showing there. You can see in more detail. You're on Twitch, so you're watching the widescreen, right? So this is what you're seeing right now. Cordial, hello man, thank you. Oh, got a speeding violation. Greenblade, oh dude, thank you for stopping by and watching the live stream. Avoid the trees and speed cameras. I just got a speed camera here, man. Low bridges, I'll be on the lookout, man. Thank you, sir. Dane, thank you, man. Wait a minute. Do I have to stay on the right lane? It says I do. Got a Jeep in front of us, a Compass. Where should we go? Viral clip. Let's mute you. I don't like that, dude. You can come, you can interact. You're, what, shouting out to yourself? Lame. That's not how you gain subscribers, my friend. We're taking the next one. Oops. That's a lot of zeros there. Lahja and Gustus. A lot less zeros. I don't know if you're asking about the price, but a lot less. The brother, how you doing, man? He gone. Thank you, man. You're the best, Nick. And a beautiful day here in Germany. Cloudy, but there's some sun, and in the back I can see in my rear view mirror. It looks beautiful. What do you think about the V70R, the station wagon? Oh man, if I could have found one, I would have bought that one. On Assetto Corsa, are you using Pure, or is it too much to handle for 65 PC with graphics mods? So I'm using Pure. I'm using Sol. That's the one they have now. Or Pure, yes, Pure, I don't know. I'm using all the graphics mods you can think of, the latest one, because they stopped having both. Now they have just one. I don't remember if it's just Sol or Pure. And I have the content preview, the CSP preview, but I do run in triple 4K at 100 frames per second, just about on a triple. Thank you, Alcin Racing. Am I German? No, I am Brazilian born, and I live in America. And we're driving in Germany today. We are near, where are we? Vincent, and we're going to Rostock. How much is this setup? I spent about $700 on the setup, $300 in car parts, another $400 or so in hardware, wood, metal, carpet, that kind of stuff. Yeah, V70Rs are hard to find because Usually you'll find manual V70Rs that are 2004, and I prefer the 2005 Ford. I like the interior of the 2005s. So when I was searching for my car, I couldn't find a 2005 manual V70R. So that's why I ended up buying the S60R. And then I had to drive all the way to North Carolina from Florida to get that car. Pure. So that's what I have, pure. Oh yeah, Chris. But the problem is the cities, the gas stations here don't have service centers like in America. So Volvos are surprisingly cheap in the US. A P2R will go from 10 to 35 depending on the mileage and condition here in Sweden, despite Volvo being by far the most common car. 50% of cars in Sweden are Volvo. You've been driving in Flight Simulator? That's interesting. Driving or flying? Really? Almost all of them are manual there? Dude. Could have gone to Sweden. Hello to Philippines. Oh, nice. Game over, Carl. Nice. Shout out to you, man. So we have a police car here, so you gotta slow down. So you don't get a ticket. Just look serious, look straight. Don't make eye contact. Trutux. How is this a sim? It's just a fancy table. Ideally a 2006 V70, but I one day to afford a V70R. Oh man, I feel you, dude. The V70Rs are so sexy. They're so nice. In what year did you fully build the setup? I think it was 2021 that I did the first version. The one cut in half mat. I think it was 2021. By the end of 2021. Oh, it's manual too? Nice. You have a V70 Gen 1? Nice. So you have the P2. The T5 is one of the best engines for the V70 and the S60. How far am I from the gas station? I don't know, but I don't need it. I have a full tank of gas right now. 1,300 miles of an empty tank. Oh, driving in a flight simulator. That's interesting. Just need better roads. I gotta check that out. Because they do have the whole world. You get paid for the work in the sim. I do get paid for live streaming, yes. And also posting my videos. American Truck Simulator is so much faster. They drive so slow here. 37 miles an hour. This is a road, guy. Why are we driving at 37 miles an hour? Is it here? Yeah. We're gonna turn right. We need to find a service center. We have one in the city. We have one here. I'm delivering. So after the delivery, we'll stop by at the service center. Do the engine brake. Low G Tech. About your dashboard, you bought it. It's a map or them separate. I bought separate. The Volvo I found at the junkyard did not have the RTI. I installed it after the fact. We need to downshift here. Big hill. From Vegas to Phoenix. That's interesting. I gotta check that out, man. Funny, Volvo at the junkyard, that never happens. You know, it's funny and dull, but I find way more BMWs at junkyards. Like, it's amazing the amount of E60s that I find there. That's why I have the E60 here. I have so many BMWs that I found at the junkyard, man. I actually made a video once. You know, there were like 20, 25 BMWs E60s at the junkyard I was. and there are like 4 Volvos. A lot of BMWs. Oh, you have many Volvos in the junkyard? But yeah, you're in Sweden. I need to go to Sweden, man. I'd love to go to a junkyard there. Do they have junkyards like here in the United States that you can bring your tools and work on your car yourself? Oh, I will split when I got curious now. Oh, we're gonna turn right. Let's stay on the right lane here. The engine blew up without warning? What were you doing on your Volvo, man? That's not usual. What were you doing to your Volvo, man? I mean, my Volvo has a broken engine right now, but the previous owner tuned the crap out of it. Yes, it's like driving a manual. I do have the clutch, it's right here. But whenever I need to downshift or upshift, I do use the clutch. That light went red pretty quick. Yeah, I just go with what I saw. I mean, I saw a lot of BMWs there. BMWs are cool cars as well. I have a friend that loves them, like really loves them. The car engine was 1, 2, 3, kaboom. 5-cylinder turbo. They're not awful, man. I never seen a regular, non-R blow up the engine. Just driving normal. Thank you, Laron Omar. Is that a Leroy Merlin? Some German brand of like hardware store. And it's almost nighttime, so we will stop for a sleep at the service station probably. Oh, there's an Aldi supermarket. What was the contest to BMW? We were talking about junkyard cars. There's a bunch of junkyard BMWs at the junkyard. So let's choose, where do you need it, sir? Okay, right here. So we're gonna park right there on our left. So I need to turn around. How can you see no headlights? The headlights are on. See? That's the headlights, and I can show you it on the outside as well. That's the headlights. They're on, and I can turn them off if I want to, but I have them on. The Quest dude, hello man, how you doing? That's where we're gonna park. Get real close here. Pretty close to that, and go as close as we can. All right, $700 is just about as much as I spent on it, so that's where we're going to park. Back there, can't really see it, but it's back there. Trust me, you can see it on my rear view mirror right there. See, the parking spot is right there. Run a little more. We are importing a Volvo C70, the P80 T5 from USA to Sweden. Why would you do that? You don't have a lot of those there? My brother has a C70, but the P3 generation. P1 actually, that's how they call it. What do you use for the map on the phone? It's called Truck Sim GPS. All right. Ooh. I turned a little too much. Now it's just pretty much a straight. $800? It's not too bad. Is it in good condition? Parking brake on. Let's turn off the engine. And here it is. We parked here. Now we press this button here and we deliver it to Aldi. I will say, love the look of your interior. Looks more realistic. You know, yeah, that's why I have to have this, unfortunately. Some of the platforms sometimes will do shadow ban me because of that. I get notifications. So you're doing dangerous activities. Oh, look, we have another unassigned skill point. We're almost full here. Echo driving. All right, we can choose one more delivery before we end the live stream. So we can go from here, Rostock to, let's choose a short trip. Austria. No, that's going to be too far, I think. Magdeburg. Is that close enough? You have to pick it up in less than 2 hours, so that is pretty close. Yeah, let's go to this city in Deutschland. Go back inside the truck. Engine on. Oh, I need to stop at the service center. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get that job, I think. Because I need to stop at the service center right here. Recalculate. And then I need to sleep. When you turn the wheel, is it... Oh, that's fine. Thank you for opening the gates. What type of steering wheel and gearbox am I using? Twisted, the official channel. I'm using a Fanatec Clubsport DD with 12 Newton meters and also a generic USB shifter underneath. We're light now, so it's funny because you press the brake too hard and it will just kind of stop too fast. How much was the game set up? It was about $700 in car parts and hardware. Where's the service center? Bioprodukten Blumen. Is that a German supermarket? Hey Turjo, get a real car, bro. Don't worry about me. I have 4 cars, my friend. This is a hobby, in case you couldn't tell. And I'm gaming and streaming to about 376 people there on TikTok and another 130 people on YouTube. If I was in a car, I wouldn't be streaming. And you guys wouldn't be watching. So, get a hobby, bro. I got my Volvo Dashboard 2004. Hope it's good. Oh, that is a good one. Yeah, the 2004 has different type of climate control here, but it's good. And the center console is a little different as well. The C70 runs and it's manual? Wow. I don't think I've ever seen a C70 manual here in the US. That was a find, Lucas. That was a find. Joe, thank you for the roses, my friend. Thank you. Appreciate you doing that. Thank you. And you sent me a heart too. Thank you. Thank you for the heart me and the roses. Bravo, thank you for subscribing. Let's merge. into the highway. Yeah, clear. Wait a minute. I missed the service center again. How did I miss it? I asked it to... Oh, this one is telling me to go there. I was following this one. Yeah. Alright, so we gotta go with the damaged truck. Yeah, TikTok has been kind today. YouTube was excited in the beginning and then he kind of... That's okay. That was a good run in the beginning. Is it a PC or a PlayStation 5? It's a PC, man. This is a PlayStation, a PC. PlayStation still does not have American Truck Simulator or Euro Truck Simulator for that matter. Yeah, 1.1. I think that's the highest number I've ever had. And I'm pressing the brakes too hard here. I hate the traffic lights here in Europe. They're right there, onto the side. Why do they do that? It's so hard to see. In the States, they put it in front of you. That's where it should be. Nicky Foru, how you doing, man? We have another service center around. No, we don't. Oh, you got a ferry boat. Why don't you have a video of your setup from start to finish if someone wants to build it? And who told you I don't, man? I do. It's on my channel, on my YouTube. 45-minute long tutorial. And yeah, whoever wants to build one, I share everything about it. There's nothing I gatekeep or don't share. Everything is available. The code for the gauge cluster, everything. Do you have AC fans working in the dash? No, man. I don't need it. More like a party trick. Eventually, I might get it to work. Just more like a party trick. Just like the RTI, you know, being able to go back up and down. That is the kind of thing that doesn't do anything. Because I don't need the air blowing here. It'd be funny, though. We're gonna take this to Magdeburg. Okay. Okay. Oh, forgot the truck was in gear, so I stalled it. Nicky Foru, how you got that map on your phone, man? Every time I see you, I start smiling. Oh, thank you, dude. Nick, you can find this map on Patreon. It's called Truck Sim GPS, and still on Patreon, but they will put it on for free, allegedly. Where is the trailer? Oh, right there. I see the arrow thing. There you go. We're gonna back up from there, so let's just turn here and then back it up. Back the trailer. Thank you, Kai. And let's reverse. Let's go quick. Let's see how fast we can do that. But that's the max. Whew, almost. Yeah. There we go. Now we click here and we connect it. I think it's cool the way they have a light, like a virtual light that lights up the trailer. How much did it cost to make the setup, Kai? About $700. So the exit is from here. Do I have to stop? I have to stop the other. I had a... Oh, it changed. Okay, so that's the right one. There we go. Let's go, guys. We're gonna deliver our last trailer. I don't know if we have time to deliver, but we'll try. I gotta stop the live stream in about 10 minutes or so. Gotta start working. I'm commuting to my home office. And today I got a little headache. I don't know why. I think it's sinus. Living in Florida is fun for people who have allergy to grass like I do. What made me choose the S60R dash? Was it the Spaceball that did? Oh, Florida man. It was a bunch of things, but the first thing that caught my eyes, Florida man, was the gauge cluster, the blue gauge cluster. So I remember when I took I had a Volvo 850 Turbo in Brazil in 2005, and I took it to the dealership for an oil change. And I remember seeing that beautiful Volvo S60R in the showroom, in the dealer lot. And it was, it was a black Volvo with the Nordcap interior, with the blue interior, and the blue gauges with the Spaceball and everything. I was like, oh dude, I gotta have that. One day I need to have that. Fast forward to 2021, that's when I bought my first Volvo S60R. Not the first Volvo, I've had Volvo before, so. And I have 3 Volvos now, but 2021 is when I bought the S60R, and that's when I started building the simulator. How often are you live? Every day, man. Every morning from about 8 a.m. to about 10 a.m. while I'm commuting to my home office. Right behind me, I'm live streaming. 1, 2, 3, Chelsea. Get a license, grow up. Oh man, I'm 43 years old. I don't want to ever grow up. And I do have a driver's license. And I'm almost have my pilot's license already. How about you, dude? Do you have your pilot's license already? I have about 70 hours flying a Cessna and 25 years on my driver's license. And I have another thing that I think you don't. My driver's license has 0 tickets. I never had a single ticket. Not even parking violation, 1, 2, 3, Chelsea. Can you say that? Not even parking, man. That's how well I drive in the real world. And also I had a track car and I did track laps, and I've owned an E46 for the track. It was fun. Too expensive. That is a money pit. You guys ever want to do like real track? Prepare your pockets. Thank you, Slow D-Tech. Oh man, you're in Germany? I'm going to Germany in December. Going for the Christmas holiday. We're gonna be in Dresden and Berlin. It's gonna be fun. Can't wait for that. Oh man, the 850R, that was amazing, dude. That was a cool car. It's so hard to find a good condition one now. Where I'm at in the game, Duck, I'm in Germany. I'm close to Rostock. You've got a pilot's license. I'm almost done in my pilot's license. So I have about 70 hours flying the Cessna 150. And I do need to finish now a little bit of night cross-country solo. And that I did the daylight cross-country solo already. And my flight instructor wants me to sharpen up some of the maneuvers. Like the 45-degree turn. And then I'm ready to take the check ride. That'll be fun, man. I can't wait. Lyle's Love. No, it's not fake, man. I don't have a fake CDL because I don't even say I have a CDL. But I don't have a fake pilot's license. I do have a real one, man. I have a learner's one that allows me to fly an airplane. You can find my videos flying airplanes, man. It's not hidden. It's on my TikTok. I have, if you scroll down, you'll see it. I sound younger? Oh, nice. That's good. But my pilot's license is not fake, man. Nope. That's something I take a lot of pride in. It was a dream from ever since I was a child. I always wanted to fly an airplane. And I'm gonna do it for a hobby, not for a profession. To Rush the Great, thank you, dude. Thank you, man. How to switch to high gears? Rafe Mayo. So what I did, I changed the truck transmission to a 6-speed. So I have the same 6-speed transmission in the truck as I do here in real life. That's a little easier. Duck, it's going well so far, man. That was a good live stream today. Can't complain. Pretty stable. And we had like a lot of people watching on TikTok, a lot of people watching on my YouTube. Good day, man. That was a good day. I have a little headache, but I know it's sinus. I know when the pressure's up here in the head, it's sinus. I can feel it in my nose. Hate. Oh, we got a ticket. There's the police car, and we're gonna hit him. There you go. Sorry, officer. Is it a mod or something ETS supports? What is a mod, man? No, it's not a mod. You can just change the transmission of your truck to a 6-speed. YouTube never what? Never been so great. Thank you, Sarash. I don't have a lot of people watching on Twitch, but I do appreciate all of you watching there. I see 5 of you. How did you install so the little screen slides up? That baby Hippo, so that is an RTI screen from the Volvo. This is original from the car, so it's just plug and play. Just 4 screws. Pretty simple. Oh no, Doc. I hope you feel better, man. Shift, bro. No, man. It's on the highest gear, Logan. This is calibrated. The red line in the truck is the red line here. The truck only has 6 gears. I don't need to shift. There's no higher shift gear. It's only 6. Thank you, Tash. Thank you, man. So the truck in the game has only 6-speed transmission, and the red line matches the red line on the truck. So obviously the number is not the number. You can't even go 5,000 RPMs on a truck, man. If you know trucks, you would know that, Logan. Is that a map on your phone? Yes, sir. This is called Truck Sim GPS. And we're gonna stop at the next stop because I do need to end the live stream. I gotta work, grown-up jobs, you know. Gotta do my daily work. I work from home. I'm an executive, in case you guys are wondering. Amen, prodigal. Thank you, man. All right, this is a big gas station. This is not usual here in Europe. Where's the parking for trucks? Usually it's in the back. Going this way. I don't need fuel. No, I don't. No, there it is. Truck park. All right, here we are. Put the parking brake on. Turn off the engine. Let's already make it daylight so we can end the live stream with some light. Oh, and rain. Love that. Never saw the 6-speed transmission. Now I feel stupid. No, man, it's there. Don't feel stupid. Maybe you didn't look for it, but there is one 6-speed transmission. It's a lot easier. I could use the range, like use a different button here for a range, but I don't, you know, that's okay. All right, guys, can you install like a real manual? Yes. So let me turn the engine on. First gear, and let go the clutch. There's a clutch. Engine dies. All right, hey, Slow Lane Productions. I'm gonna end the live stream right now. Gotta work. I got a meeting at 10, so I'm on a time crunch. What editing software do you use, Matt? I use CapCut. Show my biceps? Why? I'm not here to show my biceps. The Globetrotter, yes, sir. There you go, our Globetrotter. Couldn't handle my biceps. Yeah, they would probably block the stream for being too sexy. All right, my friends. Guys, have an amazing day. I wish you the best day ever. I hope to see you guys tomorrow. We're going to be live streaming American Truck Simulator. And then Thursday, we're going to be back here in Germany to finish this delivery. Then Friday, we're back in American. And then Saturdays, we're going to drive whatever the heck we want. We're going to drive in Assetto Corsa, BeamNG, whatever comes up in mind, we're going to do. I agree, Aura. I agree, man. So I hope you guys have a fantastic day. And stay safe. If you're not subscribed, click subscribe, hit the like button, follow, do all that good stuff. I'm going to end the live stream. It usually stays on for about 30 seconds. I like to end with the song. And then I will end the live stream. So have a great day, guys. Love you, and see you on the next one. See you, Slow Lane. Go check Slow Lane Productions, guys. He has a Honda Civic in his house, and he is even crazier than I am. Bye, guys. Have an amazing day. Love ya. See you.